Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to the illustrious Romani Ranch on the eve of the first day in The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Ladies and gentlemen, by God, here we are preparing for Operation Onslaught against the Space Invaders, who, in parentheses, actually just want to save us. However, we need to protect, Romani's cows from being abducted at all costs, even if it means having a small semi-ranch owner get in the way. So let's see what she's got to say. She was walking with such determination. Wow. You take care of things outside, Grasshopper. If you have a map, watch it carefully. Whatever happens, do not let them get into the barn. They'll come from behind too, so watch out. If you run out of arrows, then you can rustle up more near the crate. Alright, interesting. So she is allowing us to, stock up on her contingency arrows / deathbringers. So at 2:30, aliens will start invading, and this game actually refers to them as ghosts, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure they were explicitly called Space Invaders. But the operation lasts from 2:30 to 5:15, which means we have roughly 3 hours to defend the ranch against these ever-spawning creatures, which, depending on your flow of time, might be a good or a bad thing. And wow, okay, that was weird. So you can slow the flow of time down if you're having a particular bit of trouble, because if you do, everything else will move slowly. If you guys recall that very incompetent crook who was mugging that old lady, yeah, that's basically what these guys become. But because I'm a maverick, I like doing everything fast. So, the gyroscoping, gotta be careful about that. Oh, now, baby Fido will... I just killed 2 of them with 1 arrow. Oh my god, that's kind of badass. Little baby puppy Fido over there will, incessantly bark whenever aliens get near. I'm just gonna call them aliens. That just sounds so much more badass. I mean, how many Zelda games actually have legitimate aliens, God damn, I didn't want to do that. You can't just slow down. Okay, boom, and collect some of these. Ugh. Oh, I killed 2 of them again. I wasn't really intending to right there either. So they do, gyroscope. They do spawn back very quickly, so do keep an eye on your lower screen. I actually play on my upper screen again, and for some reason I've been having trouble with it actually staying recording. It will skip every so often and still record, but the skip, it's really bad. So if anything like that happens, I apologize. Alright, shit. Ugh. Damn it, that was bad. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna start coming in pretty quick here. Shoot. Oh my god, did you guys see that? That was so weird. Okay. So you can't turn all the way around, but... oh god, my gyroscoping is so weird on this. It's much better than the N64 version, though, in my opinion, so... Ugh. 1, 2, and... Can kill any more? Kill any more of these assholes? Maybe. Asshole! Yeah, Morpheus 2 is coming to an end pretty damn quick. I actually just uploaded the finale just a little bit ago, so it's been a while since that's been a thing. In terms of new recording things, so... And I think it went pretty well. I mean, not too many hitches, but I guess that just means now we can focus on finishing Majora's Mask. So we're galloping in place. Nice. Oh, man. Whew. We did it! We won! What you did absolutely nothing. What did you hope to accomplish by waiting in the barn with a bow and arrow? Anyway, the cows apparently are giving thanks by giving extra milk. I don't think that's milk, Romani. So, here's her thanks. When you drink it, put your hand on your hip. It's just the side to the left! Just like they do at the ranch. We got ourselves a milk bottle filled with Romani's milk. I mean, milk from Romani's cows. So anyway, this comes with 2 helpings, and each drink actually gives you 5 hearts, so it's pretty useful. It's almost time for my sister to get up, so I have to get back to bed. See you later, little hero. Oh, she's so adorable. Sweet. So, you got rid of all the ghosts. Romani couldn't be more grateful. So see, they called it busting the ghosts. Who you gonna call? Grasshopper. Just kidding. Okay. So now that that's done, we gotta wait until 6 AM over here for whatever reason. So, to make this final hour pass by, I'm gonna run over here and show that certain patches of soil will be in strange places. As you guys recall from the spider house in the swamp, if you put insects into them, something cool might happen. And there just so happens to be a couple of insects here. So let's go catch a bug and release it over here. I'm not going to be showing all of these. It's just kind of a funny little thing that you see in the back of their house. It's just like we're feeding in insects from the back. It's like we double as a part-time exterminator, so they have to call us. And this will give us probably nothing cool. Just an arrow. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was definitely worth our time. Alright, we'll just turn 6 o'clock. Please, letterboxing, for the love of God. Thank you. Beautiful morning sun. So, I don't know if you can actually wait up here for the ghost, if you can just like chill up here and use your arrows, because, I don't know, I've never really tried that. I never really saw a use for it. But the reason why I wanted to stay here at 6 in the morning is because, you know, Cremia has a full-time job being a ranch owner. So let's see. Oh my, hello. Romani's gonna take our milk to Clockdown too. We're looking after the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. This is kind of a weird mentality for sisters to have. Yes, sister. Alright, so she's going by wagon into town and leaving at 6 o'clock this evening, and we will definitely go ahead and do that because this will undoubtedly tie things up here at the ranch. But first I'm going to take your life savings from where you keep them and call it good. So with that having been all finished, we're now done here. So first thing I would like to do by starting the second day is heading off into the ocean. There's only water and sand, and in the ocean we'll hold hands. But I don't really like you, so we're with Epona until we can finally jump across there. And we'll be doing this throughout, I guess, today, because by God, with the introduction of the Great Bay, so many things open up to us, and it's just different. This is where a majority of this game's differences take place, is in the ocean, and it's kind of weird. And I'm not sure if I like it. I think it's pretty controversial in all senses of the word. But we'll go ahead and run over there, because with Epona, we can jump over large gates and things. It's always fun stuff. Don't you agree? So let's do it. Come on, Epona. There we go. Oh man, the ocean, you guys. Whew, let's do it. So welcome to the Great Bay Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Now, this is weird because not all of these barriers, I don't think you can even jump over them, like no matter what angle you go at, unless it was just like at the perfect one. But I'm gonna leave Epona here. Epona is kind of irritating in this game because, in case you didn't notice, throughout every cutscene she's in, every 5 seconds she will neigh, and it's incredibly annoying. So, let's see what this has to say. Great Bay Coast. Beware of levers in the sand. I hate levers. When facing the shore, Zora Cape can be found to the left, and the Pirates' Fortress is on the opposite side. Interesting. So they're warning people about potential terrorist threats. So levers, pretty annoying to, or not super annoying, they just kind of roll at you out of nowhere, and they're just irritating in that case. So there's an observatory-like thing over there, and you can see Tingle as well as a giant whirling thing off in the distance. Interesting. Behind us we have ourselves a spider house, which we'll eventually be able to assess once we have, you know, a couple more things under our belt. But it's the Oceanside spider house. Yeah, this doesn't seem familiar in the slightest. And to our left here we have ourselves, I believe, the fisherman's hole or whatever. Well, not fisherman's hole, but the fisherman's hut. Rare fish inside. This will be required for later, so we'll enter when the time comes. But for the time being, I say we go ahead and activate the great owl statue that's over here. We don't technically have to. And you'll notice, wait a minute, there's a bunch of seagulls over there. I almost said a murder, but it's not quite that bad. Huh, interesting. So we'll go over here and see what we can find because, looks like there's something in the water. Oh hey, there it is. Oh, somebody, please. Get me to shore. Uh-oh, this doesn't seem good. Alright, well, let's do it. In this game, as opposed to the N64 version, you can actually grab the Zora and push him that way. Otherwise, I think you just literally, I don't know, walk into or swim into him to push him. But for some reason, they put him so much further out to sea than in that version, or at least farther than I remember, so I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's a nice little gyroscope aiming here. Alright, but once we get him to shore, by God, you guys are in for some, I don't even know how to explain it, but let's hope he's alright, shall we?